Hola! Today we're going to be talking about C clauses while we're using the conditional tense. In terms of the C clauses, there are a few that you're going to have to know as vocabulary, but you're not responsible for learning the tense used, called the imperfect subjunctive, as a tense in and of itself. Keep that in mind going through. So, if you see one of these expressions at the beginning of the sentence, si yo fuera, if I were, si yo estuviera, if I were, si yo tuviera, if I had, si yo pudiera, if I could, or si yo fuera, if I went, you use the conditional in the second half of the sentence. So a few examples here, si yo fuera, if I were. Si yo fuera tú, no olvidaría la tarea. If I were you, I would not forget the homework. So you know si yo fuera tú, if I were you. And then the second half, no olvidaría la tarea, in the conditional, olvidaría. Another example, si yo fuera rico o rica, if I were rich, viajaría por todo el mundo. I would travel through the whole world. Once again, fuera, and then viajaría in the conditional at the second half of the sentence. Otro ejemplo, si yo fuera Neymar. Si yo fuera, if I were, compraría, I would buy, conditional, un palacio en Barcelona. Please write 2 examples in the space provided on your own. We're moving on to si yo estuviera, if I were. This is going to talk more about location or how you're feeling. So, por ejemplo, si yo estuviera en la Ciudad de México, if I were in Mexico City, visitaría, I would visit, conditional, Xochimilco. Si yo estuviera enfermo, if I were sick, talking about how someone is feeling, dormiría en mi cama. I would sleep in my bed. What I would do if I were sick. Si yo estuviera en Teotihuacan, if I were in Teotihuacan, talking about what I would do if I were in this location, subiría, I would climb el Templo del Sol. So what I would do if I were in Teotihuacan. Going on to si yo tuviera, if I had. So a simple one here to begin. Si tuviera $1,000,000, if I had $1 million, compraría una casa con una biblioteca. I would buy a house with a library. If I had, I would buy. Otro ejemplo, si yo tuviera tiempo y dinero, if I had time and money, viajaría a otros países durante todas las vacaciones. I would travel to other countries during all of the vacations. One more example with tuviera. Si tuviera un pasaporte, or si no tuviera un pasaporte, if I didn't have a passport, no podría viajar a otros países. I would not be able to travel to other countries. Write 2 examples in the space provided. Si yo pudiera, if I could. Si pudiera viajar a la Ciudad de México, if I could travel to Mexico City, querría ver, I would want to see, la Plaza de las Tres Culturas. So what I would want to see if I could travel to Mexico City. Si pudiera estudiar en otro país, if I could study in another country, iría a México para estudiar en UNAM. I would go to Mexico to study at UNAM. What I would do if I could study in another country. Si pudiera ir a México, if I could go to Mexico, también visitaría las ruinas mayas de Chichén Itzá en el sur. I would also visit the Mayan ruins of Chichén Itzá in the south. Continuing on with si yo fuera as if I went. Si yo fuera could mean if I were or if I went. In this case, if I went. Si yo fuera al Paseo de la Reforma, if I went to the Paseo de la Reforma, encontraría muchas glorietas. I would find many rotaries. You see that with the big monument in the middle. Si fuera al Zócalo, if I went to the Zócalo, visitaría la catedral. If I went to the Zócalo, I would visit the cathedral. Si yo fuera de compras, if I went shopping, regatearía con la dependienta. I would bargain with the saleswoman. What I would do with this if I went shopping. Write a couple more examples, do the exercise at the end, and that's it. Muchas gracias. Come with questions tomorrow if you have them.
Created using Powtoon.